Hi, good morning. Let me see if I can get that glare out of there. A couple of quick notes on bailouts and buyouts. If you recall at the very beginning of the class and when I introduced Mike Spikes, I talked about bailouts. And I can provide a bailout to a company if it goes bankrupt. And the reason I do that is that to ensure that that team can continue to compete. If I don't provide a bailout to a company that goes bankrupt, they simply will not be able to get past the D plus grade, which of course is pointless because if a team goes, well, I'm never going to get more than a D plus, they're just going to check out and not bother playing, which I think is completely understandable. So the bailout option is to make sure that a team can compete. When I offer a bailout, the team has an opportunity still to get the A plus. It will be harder to do so, but it's still possible. So the bailout is basically to ensure that they can still compete. It doesn't put them at any kind of an advantage at all. And a bailout really doesn't position them exceptionally well. It just gives the team a chance. And this round, you'll probably notice that Prestige Worldwide went bankrupt, and they went bankrupt because they did a clerical error. It wasn't because they did really stupid, shitty strategy. They simply forgot a zero when they entered in the number of units that they wanted to build. And of course, that cost them and created a bankruptcy for them. So I've bailed that team out so that they have a chance to compete again. And that brings us to buyouts. I've suspended buyouts for one term or 1 year this round. And I talked to New Zealand about that, and they think we should do that because Temperance Worldwide or Prestige Worldwide is very vulnerable to being bought out. I'm sure you've all noticed that and done the math. They're very, very inexpensive. But we think, talking with the folks in New Zealand who've run this game for 20,000s of time, that it's a very bad idea to subject them to that. So for this round only, I've suspended buyouts. So I just want to let everybody know the bailout's in place so that Prestige Worldwide has a fighting chance to get the A plus, not an advantage over anybody, but a fighting chance to get the A plus. And there are no buyouts this term, so that Prestige Worldwide is in a position to at least have a shot on their own. Next round, the buyouts will be back in place, and they'll be back in place full-time from here on in. Anyway, some updates. I'll talk to you all later and stop the recording now. Bye.